North Korea preparing for another missile test, U.S. defense official. North Korea lacks capacity to hit U.S. General 1:18. The Vice Chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff says North Korea does not have the ability to strike the United States with any degree of accuracy. North Korea could be about to fire another missile. Staff writer, of News Corp Australia Network. North Korea appears to be preparing for another missile test, according to a U.S. defense official. According to CNN, the official said transporter vehicles carrying ballistic missile launching equipment were seen arriving in Kaesong, North Korea on Friday. When such equipment is seen, it means a launch could occur within 6 days, the official said. This could coincide with the July 27 North Korean holiday, which celebrates the armistice that ended the North Korean War. It's understood the rogue nation may be preparing for another intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, or intermediate range missile test. North Korea may be preparing for another ballistic missile launch. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un claimed the country had successfully tested its first ICBM last month. U.S. officials also confirmed the ballistic missile flew longer than any North Korean missile test conducted by the rogue regime to date. The rocket landed in the Sea of Japan. The ICBM flew for 37 minutes and reached a height of 2,414 kilometers, leading missile experts to conclude it could have reached a target 6,437 kilometers away, putting the U.S. state of Alaska in its crosshairs. Kim Jong-un has been condemned by other world leaders over his aggressive weapons program. The threat is much more immediate now, National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster told reporters prior to the launch. So it's clear we can't repeat the same failed approach of the past. He added, so the president has directed us not to do that, and to prepare a range of options including a military option, which nobody wants to take, right? James Syring, the director of the Missile Defense Agency, previously said, if it didn't already exist, it would only be a matter of time until North Korea was able to attack the U.S. We have to assume that the capability exists today to attack the United States, he said. North Korea displays its military might. U.S. President Donald Trump mocked the North Korean leader following the latest launch, asking, "Does this guy have anything better to do with his life?" He also suggested America's allies in the region Japan and South Korea will put pressure on the North Korean regime to rein in its nuclear ambitions. Hard to believe that South Korea and Japan will put up with this much longer. Perhaps China will put a heavy move on North Korea and end this nonsense once and for all. President Donald Trump previously mocked Kim Jong-un, U.S. to test anti-missile system in Alaska. Meanwhile, the U.S. military is preparing to conduct another test of a missile intercept system in Alaska, the Pentagon said Monday, amid continued tensions with North Korea over its ballistic missile program. Pentagon spokesman Navy Captain Jeff Davis said a routine test of the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense (THAAD) system had been scheduled to go ahead soon. These tests are done as a routine measure to make sure that the system is ready, he said. The preparation of the launch of a Hwasong-14 intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM. They are scheduled well in advance of any other real-world geopolitical events going on. A notice to mariners put out by the U.S. Coast Guard said the test could occur as soon as Saturday. THAAD is designed to intercept and destroy short, medium and intermediate range ballistic missiles during their final phase of flight. THAAD is not designed to stop an ICBM. That job is left primarily to the Ground-Based Midcourse Defense (GMD) interceptor system. Kim celebrating the successful test fire of the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Missile Defense Agency Director Lieutenant General Sam Greaves said in a statement the test would occur at the Pacific Spaceport Complex, Alaska. Due to the need to safeguard critical defense information, the Defense Department will not provide test details in advance beyond the required safety notifications, he said. The military earlier this month successfully tested THAAD against an intermediate-range target, the first successful trial against that type of missile. U.S. to conduct missile testing 0:35. The U.S. will conduct another test of a missile defense system meant to counter threats from North Korea.